I don't know if it's because he's a winger or because he's not North American or because Tampa Bay has been so good for so long, but I feel like Nikita Kucherov may be the most under-discussed of the ultra superstars in the NHL. Right now, he would probably be my choice for the Hart, which I didn't think would be controversial, but I checked the odds, and right now he's fourth behind McKinnon, Matthews, and McDavid. And I guess if you were going best overall player or player you would draft first if you had the choice, that makes sense, but when thinking about MVP, I often consider who is carrying their team more, and I don't think you can make an argument that any of those players are doing the work that Kucherov is, as he's pulling the Tampa Bay Lightning, sometimes against their will, into the playoff. Right now, with 15 points in his prior 4 games, Kucherov sits at the top of the NHL scoring list with 122 points. What's more, and I was sent this pretty ridiculous stat, he's contributed on 50% of the goals scored by the Tampa Bay Lightning this year. For a playoff team, I mean, that's pretty insane. McDavid is the second closest. McKinnon's on just a high-powered Avalanche team, and obviously players like Matthews, who score a lot, are down further. But Kucherov contributing, plus 5% compared to those other two players, especially as a winger, I find that extremely impressive. Like, we talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning as this dynasty, and they have been, or at least very close, but only a fraction of those players from the Cup teams are still around. However, the Hart isn't for the player with the most points or the best offense, it's for the best all-around player, and I think that's probably the biggest knock against Kucherov, especially when compared to players like McKinnon. McKinnon is playing more minutes, he's more impactful defensively, while both he and McDavid more clearly dominate advanced stats like wins above replacement. I also think McKinnon just has an intangible as well, where people see him as a leader and, a center for a team that's obviously going to be competing for the Stanley Cup this season. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know if you think Kucherov is somehow underrated as well, and who you've got for the MVP. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.